Barking it up this morning, we have Freddie via George. Freddie's dressed for the occasion for Christmas, might we add. And then we have Lily via D. And, of course, Lily's in front of the Christmas tree. Bright blue lights all over. And then Bruno looks absolutely thrilled to be dressed up as a reindeer. Okay, let's take a look at throughout the day. We're going to start off with those cloudy conditions, a couple of spotty, patchy, drizzly points, and then by lunchtime, we're going to start seeing that rain pick up, and then it will ramp up even greater throughout the evening hours overnight. So you can imagine it's going to be a very messy morning commute. The rainfall rates anywhere between 1 to 2 inches an hour, so we're looking for those flooding concerns, not only in the streets, the subways, and of course, along the coast. Of course, I will be timing all of this out for you after this commercial break. As is tradition, right?
I know. Here, hi, welcome. Work your tail off.
Yeah. Hi, by the way, we have a really big storm heading this way. So,
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be coming in early to do the morning show tomorrow.
Oh,
right. You're going to be in
early to report out there in the field early morning.
So we'll be
in your galoshes
in the soup.
Right. Oh yeah, like the thick of it. And at the rainfall rate, we're looking at the heaviest moment, it's going to be 1 to 2 inches. So yeah, it's going to be a very wild weather overnight into tomorrow morning. But right now we're a little bit calm. That's very nice. Do it now because it's really going to get sloppy and messy. So Central Park reporting 47 degrees, cloudy. The wind's not too bad right now. That's going to be another element to this system. Temperatures throughout the area, we're near the 50-degree mark. It's still mild. We're going to have mild air even flowing in. We could reach in the lower 60s. That is early morning tomorrow. So this is almost like a tropical system heading our way. Temperatures throughout the area, 45 in Bridgeport, 41 in Liberty. We're at 49 in Newark and already 50 in Wrightsville. So that satellite and radar clouds up here will head down to the south in Florida. This is the rainmaker. A lot of moisture from the Gulf coming up this way. Then what's going to happen? It's going to connect with this frontal system. When they merge, that's amplifying the system, the rainfall and the wind. So the futurecast, 6:15 this morning. Again, we have some clouds flirting in the 50-degree range, and then by lunchtime we're going to start seeing a bit more in the way of rain. The heaviest rain will start after lunchtime, overnight hours. We'll stop the futurecast at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, and that is when Michelle's likely going to be heading into work, and it's going to be really heavy rain. Tony's going to be out there reporting live, and it is likely going to be causing some flooding concerns. The temperature is still remaining in the upper 50s. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the rain's going to start shifting out of this area, and then we're going to get a shot of cold air coming through. On Tuesday morning, we could see some snow flurries. So talk about a weather whiplash at this point. So we look at the rain futurecast, anywhere between 2 to 4 inches, subway flooding, lower basement, apartment flooding, also streets and streams. The wind gusts, anywhere between 45 to 60 miles an hour. But here's the thing, that pressure system is going along the coast, so the heavier, the gustier winds are going to happen along the coastal areas. Out east, you can get 60-mile-an-hour winds. When you head out west, you're going to start seeing the winds die down a bit more. Over the next 15 hours, we're going to start at 48 degrees in the 6 o'clock hour, heading up to the mid-50s by noon, and that's, as you see, when the rain starts falling. Okay, so let's do that breakdown, the bottom line. Spotty rain before lunch. After lunch, that's when the rain really starts ramping up. Overnight in the Monday morning commute, we have flooding rain, 2 to 4 inches, winds up to 60 miles an hour, but that's more as east as you get. The flooding concerns streets, streams, and coastal. Of course, we have the weather wellness Saturday. This would be Sunday. It's not Saturday. And we have a low pollen. Okay, 55 degrees as your high. And let's just get into that 7-day forecast because that's what everybody wants to see. What's going to happen? Ladies, back over to you.
Yeah, no, Raegan, you know, is it possible to just skip Monday?
I know.
Just
if our alarms don't go off, yes, and then you get
stand in front of it just a little bit more.
Right.
That was snow, but that's 50 degrees, Graves and Brooklyn. But then we go to Yankee Stadium, a couple of degrees cooler. A wider look at our area, 41 degrees in Liberty. Bridgeport, you're at 45, waking up at 47 degrees in both Islip and Central Park. Wrightstown at 50 degrees. Okay, so the headlines for today, we are looking to start the day off with some clouds and some patchy drizzle. Then the transition begins after lunchtime. That's when the rain really starts ramping up. The heaviest will be tonight, overnight into Monday morning. The bulk of the rain will occur. 2 to 4 inches of rain, 45 to 60 mile per hour gusts. The 60s will be more out east. When you get inland, it won't be as powerful. The futurecast, again, lunchtime, and then the overnight hours. Just look at the splashes of red, orange, and yellow. I'll break it all down for you later on in the broadcast, ladies.
All right, Megan, thank you very much. With just over...
She would do this.
Totally.
She would jump out in a minute.
Totally. You would too.
You would jump out in a minute. No, I would too. I don't know. Crazy looking stuff. You go, Bean. All right, Raegan, Medgie, looking at other dogs. We don't know yet about you, Raegan, but we think maybe.
No, I am.
You seem like a good egg.
Yeah, no, I'm an animal rights advocate.
Good.
I love my animals. Grew up with a lot of them. I mean, they weren't my siblings, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Yes.
we got Big Dog Sunday. I mean, they are our fur friends, our fur family, right? So we have Chi-Chi and Hank. Oh, the Hank the Tank via Steve. Look at that. They're celebrating the Christmas spirit there. So is Brandy. Oh, yeah, and got a little nutcracker in the back there. Very, very apropos for the season. And then we have Walter. Oh, Walter. The Walter looks a little chilly, but at least Walter's got a little something on the top, a little nice little suit going on there. Okay, so let's look at our day throughout the day. So we're going to start out with some clouds, some patchy drizzle throughout the morning. Into the early afternoon.
We have more humidity starting our Saturday.
It's like a bad dream.
We can see some showers today. Good morning, everybody. I'm Michelle Charles.
It's like a bad dream out there.
I know.
I'm Tony Yates, in for Pedro Rivera. Danny's off. Raegan Medgie is here now with her bright smile with the first look at the AccuWeather forecast. Raegan.
It's the sunniest moment of your day, the smile. Yeah, if you go outside, it is steamy, and it's going to be like that for the rest of the weekend. The good news about tomorrow, though, is it looks more dry than it does today, but we're not looking at a washout at all. 74 degrees. We'll get some isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. The dew point feeling very tropical at 71. Taking a look at that visibility, you saw the live shot outside, and it reflects what this map is showing. 4-mile visibility in Central Park, northwest of the city. It's even worse because you're only at 2 miles. Satellite radar picking up a bunch of storms just passing through the lower Hudson Valley, through Rockland County, Westchester, Orange, Sullivan, Dutchess, Putnam, you name it. So we have Middletown all the way through I-84 corridor, and then even getting into the northern fringes of places like Sussex, New Jersey, and Passaic County. So definitely take it easy if you're happening to head up there. Temperatures right now, don't pay too much attention to these values. Add 5 to 10 degrees because that's what it actually feels like outside. Heat advisory in place throughout our entire area for the most part. Lower Hudson Valley into the northern parts of New Jersey, even into the city and North Nassau County will feel more like 100 degrees today. I'll time out the rest of the day and the weekend coming up. Guys, back over to you.
Raegan, thank you so much. New overnight, Raegan.
What is fluffy? Fluffy.
I will start. I changed my shoes. So yes, am I wearing Birkenstocks? Yes, but that's okay. So we're not going to look at that. We're going to look at the Super Cats. This is our little secret of TV. We don't have to be in heels all day. And Kim Chi agrees with me. Go. Put the shoes away. Put the shoes away, he says. I get that. Baxter, throw me some shade. I get it. Not a big deal, Baxter. And then Tiger. Almost looks like one of those headshots in the JCPenney catalog. Let's take a look at the rest of the day ahead. It is Birkenstock season, everybody, and we have those really muggy temperatures outside right now. It's going to feel more like 100 degrees, and there is a potential for some storms this afternoon. I'll time it all out after this.
Says that the train is supposed to come, right? And you're standing there in Penn Station, shoulder to shoulder. It doesn't even say canceled sometimes. It just disappears. There's that train, 443 or whatever, right? And there it is, standby, 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 delayed. Just disappears. And people go, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? No explanation, nothing, no heads up. And then that's when you hear people, you know, it's another 3 hours to get home, or they're trying to share a ride share. Right. You know, it's $140 to get home.
I saw that at Newark's Penn Station a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
So many, the most people I've ever seen out there waiting for a plan B.
And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. So many. All right. Anyway, that's what I have to say about that. Super Cat Saturday, Raegan. Show us some kitty cats. Yeah, we're happy.
We're going to call it your support animal.
I like it. That's good. I like it.
Conversation all
what I need.
Years. We feel that. So let's see what cat can support us through the day. Milo's all tangled up like the transit system some days, but it's okay. Milo's offering some support for all of us. Nimbus as well, kind of climbing through the day as those temperatures climb as well. And then we have my favorite, Xena, the warrior Prince Hiss. You're welcome for that one, Alicia. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of the day. Don't pay attention too much to those values on the top. It's going to feel more like 100. We are looking for a chance of isolated showers, not only for the remainder of this morning, there's a break in the action, but this afternoon as well. What about tomorrow? Oh, you'll have to stick around after this.
Isn't that cute?
Can you imagine owning something that he wants?
No.
Well,
that is a giant. I would love it.
Right? What if we all came in with a piece of his clothing and
right?
together?
That would be a giant.
Oh,
that would be too much. It would be too much for the people.
Too much sparkle.
I know.
It would be great. I would love it.
I think probably the $26.60 item has already been gone.
Yeah,
I know. That sounded pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be like $3 grand.
Sounded pretty good
or something, right?
I know. You really want to. I would love a flashy outfit.
Yeah.
If anyone
All for a
would
good
get
cause.
one for me.
I guess that's why they call it the blues.
Ah.
See what?
Compete with that. I can't. Okay, we're going to get outside.
Okay, let's do it.
Because my jokes don't even compare. Let's take a look outside. It is really steamy in the city, and it looks like a rain shower is about to pop off. Oh, my goodness, in the city. And it is all throughout northwest of the city, even coming into Manhattan. We saw a look at the GW, and it looks like there was a GWB, and it looks like there was some rain that came through. Air quality unhealthy for today. Yes, hazy and muggy out right now, and that's going to be the theme for the rest of the day. So right now the temperatures, we're looking like we are in the upper 70s, but feeling more like we're close to 80, and the heat advisory is going to feel more like 100 all throughout our area, lower Hudson Valley, into the city, even into portions of Nassau County and in through northern Jersey. Satellite radar, you can see those storms. Now let's zoom in on the approach. We saw that live shot out overlooking lower Manhattan, and it looks like there is some rain on the way. Grab that umbrella if you're out, if you're about to go out, but it's going to be a quick mover. As quick as it enters, it leaves, not only here in the city, but also out on Long Island, passing over the Nassau County border into Suffolk County, Smithtown, and Islip as well. We now see that Danbury, Connecticut, all the way down to Bridgeport into Connecticut. You're starting to get more in the way of a quick passing isolated thunderstorm. Futurecast, those stay with us, those storms, until about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this morning. Then things really get quiet until the afternoon. Looks like more northwest of the city, you will likely see another round of rain this afternoon. Not so much here in the city. But good news for later tonight into tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be dry. Setting up for a dry day for tomorrow. The humidity is still with us. That heat, that oppressive heat is still with us as well. And it will stay here even into Monday. But it will stay dry as well. That's for Monday. But once Tuesday hits in, that's going to change things. By the evening, we're going to likely see the chance of some storms firing up throughout our area, even into Wednesday, a pretty active day as well. And then Thursday looks like it's going to be even more active with those showers and that thunderstorm potential as well. Tropical storm Beryl still barreling toward the coast of Texas. Once it gets there, which is Monday at 1 o'clock in the morning at 80-mile-an-hour winds, will be upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane. 6 feet of storm surge expected. Sun and sand, a high rip current risk for today. 89 is her high, going to feel more like 100 tonight. It's going to be toasty and roasty. Tomorrow, again, it's going to feel more like 100 as well. You're 7 outside, so just stay hydrated, will you? We'll be right back.
Be a great hot day
Very
for the
steamy.
summer.
Very steamy. And luckily, though, for those of us who want a little bit of a cool down, it's raining outside here in Manhattan. And these are quick movers. As you can see outside, it's getting a little bit steep. It's going to be dry, but the humidity stays with us.
All right. Thank you. That's it for us. I'm Michelle Charlesworth.
And I'm Tony Yates.
Coming up a little later. Ladies, back over.
The powerful tropical storm that came barreling through the Caribbean and Mexico, leaving behind.
Stretching it out, stretching for that holiday weekend. I love it. And also Baxter. Baxter, feel a little shady, and a good idea to stay in the shade today because we are dealing with oppressive heat. And then Tiger, it looks like staying in the AC. I don't blame you, Tiger. You, Miguel, have a good one. And you out there also. But make sure you keep it hydrated because it is going to be really warm today. That humidity is with us today, even in tomorrow. We had storms roll through this morning. There is a break right now until the afternoon. Looks like more northwest of the city might fire up some storms. But don't be too surprised if they pop up here in Manhattan because it's kind of the season for it. I'll time out the rest of the weekend for you after this.
A little bit of patience. How many things have you put together? I put together
over the years.
Yes.
Literally at least 100. All the time.
Especially when you go to college, it's like
that's all
thing. It's like the floor of the IKEA.
Right?
All right, anyway, let's take a look at, but still humid.
All right, thanks so much. Good having you guys.
Yeah, good.
Thanks for having everyone. Happy Saturday. That's it for us.
We'll see you Sunday.
As you guys mentioned, New York is under a heat emergency plan. It's been 23 days now. And
this morning we have Tuppence. Tuppence looks like it's got a little bit of a tease action going on its furry little head. Tuppence, I feel you. I like big hair too. And then we look at Lucas. Lucas looks like Lucas has been fluffed a little bit, ready for the Sunday ahead, and maybe staying in the air conditioning, maybe even grabbing some brunch, shall we? And finally, last but not least, Kobe. Kobe is the dog days of summer. This is the guy. He is letting everybody know, just take it easy, take a rest. Tomorrow's going to be even hotter. Yes, today, enjoy those cloudy skies because it's really just going to make it feel a bit better than yesterday. We will reach a high of 85 degrees today, but we still have that humidity in effect. Storms, starting to pop up around 2 o'clock this afternoon along the Jersey Shore, northwest of the city. And then by dinner time, likely hitting us here in the city. Everything clears up by 9 p.m. And then tomorrow, you got to tune in. Stay with us. I'll have those.
Darnell Hoagland, founder of the Silver Sun Group. Now, Darnell, we're not going to drink alcohol this early in the morning.
We are? That's why I came over here.
We got alcohol in our drinks this morning, unfortunately. But we're gonna start with Steven. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful layout you have for us. Tell me.
Frito maduro, spicy mayo, pico de gallo. It's just delicious.
Tell me a little bit about what goes into that for people who don't know this first here. Like, how essential is the plátano to any Dominican dish?
We put it in everything. It's literally, we have so many. I have a Dominican pizza I make with this. We make mofongo. We eat a mangú, which is just very traditional. We love plátano in DR.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And it
Asian-inspired, Mexican, Dominican, and Italian dishes.
You said pork belly, too. Pork belly?
Yeah, chicharrón. Yes.
Wow.
So wait, the sushi roll then, is there meat in that or is that only fish? Because I don't eat the red meat or the poultry.
Well, we have different varieties. This one is our top seller at the restaurant, and it has skirt steak, it has fried cheese, it has bacon bits inside.
Oh my goodness.
Sweet plantain on top. It's like...
yeah, it
Some
looks
people
real
usually
good.
come in and say, give me a selection, give me a choice, tell me what you like. That's what I usually do when I go into restaurants.
Yeah, make what you want to make.
Soñando, which literally translated means to die dreaming, because it is to die for. But essentially, it is a combination of orange juice and sugar, as well as evaporated milk. And this was very important for us growing up. Me being first generation Dominican American, it was important. It inspired a lot of my growth with my mother. It gave us the nutrients, it gave us the vitamins, the minerals, the things that we needed to get through the day. And my mom knew I did not eat school lunch, so I made sure I had it. So right in here, I just have like some orange rust. It doesn't break.
Right.
It just like holds down for us.
You gonna try?
We're wrapping a little netting, which we often do like a little coaster in our house.
Yeah, I've never had it before.
Right there.
At what time of the day do you put some alcohol in?
And you can definitely.
They're saying we gotta go.
Great.
Thank you so much.
So literally
Delicious.
What you saw outside, this is your weekend. Yeah, both days, not just today, and into next week as well. Oh, yes. And that means that the moisture in the air is slowly moving out of here. All that drier air from the north is getting ushered in. We have not a drop of rain in the sky today. Thank goodness. The wind speed's not an issue either yesterday. I mean, we were clocking anywhere between low 40s to low 50s in wind gusts all throughout our area. And you saw the damage with the trees down. That's not our problem today. We have a summer breeze effect today, so it's really beautiful. Temperatures right now are at 74 in Central Park and the low 70s around town. Cooler up northwest of the city, 67 in Sussex. The issue today, though, we will have everything's gorgeous except for the water. It is a high rip current risk along the beaches on Long Island and also along the Jersey Shore. So if you're going to go out to the shore, just make sure you are careful. Doesn't matter how strong of a swimmer you are. You got to make sure those lifeguards are in the stands. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you so much.
That's where we should be. The high today is 85. It's going to be a glorious day. We have that humidity in the air, but it's slowly getting scrubbed out by those northwesterly winds. Tomorrow, the humidity is going to be basically non-existent. Today, the only concern is the rip current risks out on the Long Island beaches and the New Jersey shore. We're looking at high to moderate. But if you get out there, make sure the guards are in the stand. Enjoy this because we have mostly sunny skies today, and it's going to be a chef's kiss. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Good idea, guys.
Yeah, and the weather is going to work terrific for that event.
Good, right?
Just to be out, just to watch, to get out there and support. It's going to be stunning today, stunning as well this whole weekend. And I see the farmers market across us. We finally have that humidity exiting stage left. Finally, yes, we still do have some humidity in the air, but it's getting out of here with northwesterly winds. The temperatures were in the mid to lower 70s starting out this Saturday, right? 67 in Sussex, 74 in Central Park, 73 in Belmar, Toms River, near that, and Islip as well. The Duke